How to know God. This book, Reality Here and Now, written in 1996. The most fundamental question and the most unsolved puzzle of human life are: who am I? Where do I come from? Where will I go? Why was I born? What is reality? What is God? What controls and manages the universal order? This question can never be answered by anyone. They cannot be argued. If one has any answers, they have no meaning unless there is a personal, subjective experience of them. God is not the subject of mind, thoughts, or argument. It is a question of experiencing. Okay. What existed first, chicken or the egg, the tree or the seed? Can I know God? Can I know my past and future incarnation? Why would God create this world? This question cannot be answered. What was born first, seed or the tree? Both existed in each other. Seed is the unmanifest form of tree. Tree is the manifest form of the seed. Both existed all the time. Seed is the potential form and tree is the dynamic form. So tree is hidden in the seed and seed is part of the tree. Entire universe flows in cyclic order. There is no beginning, though there is no end. This cycle of epoch, thousands of years, is called yugas. We are like the waves of the cosmic ocean. Waves cannot know the ocean, but when they break, they become the ocean. We, being part of the ocean, cannot know cosmos by trying to understand. Just like waves are part of the ocean all the time, and when they break, they become the ocean. So we are as part of God all the times, because God and we are inseparable like waves and ocean. When we identify ourselves as a separate being, that I have beginning, birth, and middle, and the end, then we forget our basic nature as supreme consciousness. When the wave remembers that I am ocean, even as a wave, and even when I break, same way, we are supreme consciousness or God. If we remember ourselves as consciousness and not as our body or limited being. We are being the part cannot know the whole thing. We cannot see ourselves because we can only see the reflection. We cannot see entire planet Earth. We can see only partly. So really, we are part of God and we cannot know God. God doesn't have eyes, but because of power of God, eyes can see. Gods have no ears, but because of power of God, ears can hear. God has no legs, but because of power of God, we can walk. Again, some people argue God exists, God doesn't exist. And they argue and there is no answer. In reality, we ask the question to those who say, I believe in God, and those say, I don't believe in God. The question to ask is, who is there who believes in God or who doesn't believe in God? The one who questions where is God itself is the God. Because of the power of God, the mind can think and mind can question. So if one investigates who am I and goes in the depth, one can experience God or one can experience self. And that is why Vedanta says, thou art that, thou art that, tattvamasi, aham brahmasmi, I am that, I am one with God, I am created in the image of God. That means we go from questioning who am I? Am I the body? Body is only gross form. What is subtler behind the body? It is the energy. Behind energy is the mind. Behind mind is the intellect. And behind intellect is consciousness. And behind this individual consciousness is supreme consciousness. And that supreme consciousness has without boundaries, without beginning, without end, and everything is existing in this supreme consciousness, and that is God consciousness. That is only one God consciousness. It is universal. Quantum physics called it a unified field of consciousness. That is what we are. And to know thyself is the essence of life. Jai Bhagavan.